Hi you guys, it's Miss B. I am here with another video. So for me this week is Valentine's week, and I have my red and black and gray little festive sweater going on. I'm wearing my heart charm that I love so much, getting ready for the holiday. And so because Valentine's Day is right around the corner, it's season of love, I thought it might be fun to do something nice for someone. And so this week I decided I'm going to make egg in a heart breakfast toast. So if you've never made this before, it is super simple, cheap, easy, fun, delish. So yeah, all those things. So let's talk about ingredients and the process of egg and heart Sammys. Okay, so to make the egg in the heart Sammy's toast, however you want to do it, the first thing that you need is bread. One slice of bread. Next, you need an egg, one egg, depending on how many Sammys or flat toasts you're making, but for me, one egg. Next, 1 tablespoon of butter, and if you want, you can use salt and pepper. It's totally up to you, or whatever kind of sprinkle seasonings that you like. You will need to cook with an electric griddle, which I will show you when we get into the whole cooking process. You will need a spatula to be able to scoop and flip your egg in the whole toast, and oven mitts just in case things might get a little hot. Now, in order to do this, we are going to go into the kitchen. I will show you all my ingredients, and I did get everything as far as the food from Aldi. So I have all my Aldi food upstairs. The electric griddle, if you don't have one, you could use a skillet on the stove or like a frying pan on the stove. That works well. If you're using the stove, just make sure that you're careful, and if you need help, you have someone there to help you in case you run into a problem. But I really like the idea of an electric skillet because you can put it anywhere, like on a table. So if you aren't able to stand for long periods of time, the electric skillet can be on the table for you. It's easy to access, and it's, you don't have to worry so much about like turning off your stove or, having the heat too high or too low. The electric skillet is pretty self-explanatory. So let's move on to the kitchen. I will show you the ingredients, and then we can do this process step by step on how to make an egg in the heart toast. Okay, so the first item on our list that we need to make this recipe would be a piece of bread. So I have that right here. The next thing we need is an egg. So I have my egg right here. Next, we need a tablespoon of butter, and I have my butter right here. I do have some seasonings, Himalayan salt, and also black peppercorns in case I want to sprinkle some on the finished product. And to cook this, I have my electric skillet that you can see here. It's electric, you can tell. Here is the knob to adjust the temperature. So we're gonna go ahead and put it on 300. That's about right. It'll kind of be like between medium and medium high. So we'll start there and see how it goes. And last but not least, I have my spatula. This is what we'll be using to flip our toast from one side to another. And oven mitts, I also have oven mitts. So we're ready to go. Okay guys, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to cut a heart in our bread. So I have my heart-shaped cookie cutter, and I'm just gonna set it right on top of the bread, and I'm gonna press down so that way I can cut out the shape. You might have to mess with it a little bit, but as you can see, I now have a piece of bread that has a heart in it, and also a heart-shaped piece of bread here that we will be using, so make sure you keep it. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to butter each side of one side of our bread. So first, we're going to put a little bit of butter spread out very carefully on our heart shape. Totally doesn't have to be perfect. Just make sure you get a little on there. And also we're going to put some butter on our piece of toast, being careful to spread to different sections. We just need a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and finish spreading my butter. After we spread our butter, we're going to go ahead and take our tab of butter here and set it on our skillet. Now, it's going to melt. You can kind of see it moving around by itself. It's going to melt for us. And so once it's melted, we will be adding our toast and our egg to that. So let's just let that melt for a few seconds. Okay, so now that our butter is melted, we're gonna go ahead and put our toast. I'm just gonna spread that a little bit. We're gonna put our toast right here. Make sure that there's butter, and then we're also going to put our little heart shape right there. Now, when I set this down, I made sure to set it down with the buttered side on the pan. So the buttered side of the bread is on the pan, resting on top of the butter. So we're going to give it about a minute just to kind of start to brown a little bit. And then once we give it a little bit of time, we're going to go ahead and add our egg. Okay, so now it's time to add our egg. So I'm going to break the egg, put it in a bowl just like that. And then we're going to gently add this to the center of our toast. So very slowly, we're going to lay it right inside. Make sure we get all the egg out of the bowl. And now we're just going to let it cook for about 1 to 2 minutes. All right, you guys, now it is time to gently and carefully flip our little heart and our little egg in the heart toast. So very slowly, we're gonna just kind of come on in here, get underneath, being careful to get the whole egg and flip like that. And so you can kind of see that the toast is a little bit browned on this side. We're gonna go ahead and flip the little heart also and just let it rest there. And then we're gonna let this cook for about another 1 to 2 minutes and check it and see when it's done. All right, guys, it looks like our egg in the heart toast is done. So I'm going to flip it onto a plate. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to try to get it on here so I can show you the bottom. Be careful if you go by the skillet. Okay, so I'm going to flip it like that. And now you can see that this side is also cooked just like the other side was. Now we take this little heart and we flip him, and he is also cooked. So now you have a cute, delish, easy and cheap recipe to make for breakfast. Could be for Valentine's Day. It could be just because. You could make it just for yourself because you just want to tell yourself you love ya. Or you can make it for a friend or family member. But here it is, you guys. Hope you enjoyed. Okay, so that is it for this week. I hope that you guys thought that this recipe was fun. I think it's really easy. It's super cheap. The ingredients, many of us already have at home, so you might not even have to go shopping. It's pretty safe with the electric skillet. You know, we always have to be careful when we're using appliances, but still overall safer than using the stove. And fun. And with Valentine's Day, using that heart-shaped cookie cutter, if you have one, would be so much fun. Otherwise, using a glass would be just fine. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you make it. If you do, please let me know if you make it. Leave a comment below. Let me know how it came out. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to watch for the next video that's coming out. You guys have a great week, and I will see you soon. And happy V-Day. Valentine's. Bye.